I've had an interest in traditional 2D animation for a long time. Ever since I was a kid growing up with traditional Saturday morning cartoons like the Turtles, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats, that kind of thing. I was never really into anime, but one of my very favorite films of all time is the first 30 minutes or so of Akira. I love the Neo Tokyo stuff. I love the motorcycles. I love just the Kaneda and Tetsuo just kind of acting like normal kids in school. Once it gets to the kind of body horror, weird stuff at the end, science fiction, all that, I'm not really interested in that kind of stuff. Plus, I did watch sort of a documentary that says they kind of ran out of money. So the first half is where they spent all of their resources, which is kind of a double win in my book. But I love the first, say, 20, 30 minutes of Akira. It's absolute gold. I freaking love it. But also it's the Disney Renaissance era. So that's from 1989's The Little Mermaid up until 1999's Tarzan. All of the really big Disney films that you would probably think of from like the 90s. I mean, basically the entire 90s, right? You got Tarzan, Aladdin, The Lion King, Mulan, Pocahontas, all of that stuff is considered Disney Renaissance. I'm going to be using a program called TV Paint. There are some tutorials, there are some resources out there. I did get one from Bloop Animation, which is, I find really good. The presentation is a little bit not really entertaining to me. It's more like I feel like I'm in a stuffy classroom. But the information seems to be really solid. Also, there is a YouTuber. Well, I don't want to call him a YouTuber. He's an animator. He's an artist. But Aaron Blaise, he's Blaise, Aaron Blaise. And he's got, last I checked, over 1.25 million subscribers, which is amazing because he absolutely deserves it. This guy kills it. He kills it. He's so good. And he does a lot of TV paint, including like a quick start guide and a lot of kind of TV paint stuff. He's got a website, creatureartteacher.com. Every so often he has like some really, really big sales. I remember everything was like $5. Every single thing was $5. It was like on a Black Friday. So I picked up a bunch of his courses and I'm finally going to get to watching them off stream. I mean, if you want them, please go pick them up directly from him. But in my off time, when I'm sitting around, I might watch some of these tutorials and just kind of get the information and then practice it. And I'll record a lot of the process because I want to basically record, since I have a YouTube channel, I want to record and document the process of learning traditional 2D animation. I have so many ideas in my mind that I want to do with 2D animation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a very short scene, maybe like a 1 or 2 second scene from the Thundercats intro. I just love this. I think it works best for my style and what I want to do. So I've downloaded from YouTube the original intro, and there's another guy who did a redraw and recolor. I'm going to link that in the description. Here's a short clip. So kudos and much props to this guy. You can see the engagement, you can see the likes, you can see the views. For a very, very small channel at this time, less than 4,000 subscribers, this video blew up. And I mean, the time it took for him to do this and the dedication to actually get from the start to the end, it's a lot of work. I can't even begin to imagine how much work it is. I'm just going to take a very, very small little clip, at least to start with, and I'm going to do it in my style. The inks will be very, very minimal. I'm not going to try to copy like every ink line from panel to panel, but I will find something that works for me. The main thing I want to do is I want to add drawings. So DPS, drawings per second. So let's say it's on thirds or it's on threes. There's 8 frames per second, 24 frames a second, 8 drawings per second. Each one would be held for say 3 seconds, for three for 3 frames. I want to be able to basically go in and turn that into ones. I know that's not probably the right way to do it. You know, sometimes it's on 2s, sometimes it's on 1s, but at least in my mind, just for practice of in-betweening, because I know I've seen frame by frame, there's a lot that your mind is just making up. And I want to be able to take that and draw the in-betweens. And I'm going to start with really big basic shapes. Again, I'm going to be using a lot of Aaron Blaise's tutorials. He's so inspirational. He's so good. He makes it look so easy, and it's really not easy. I've tried to do this before, and I've kind of given up because I'm not that good. And I've had a little bit of struggle with learning the program. I've never done animation before, but I have recently been watching some tutorials and I feel more comfortable, at least in my mind. And, you know, I want this to be out there for any other animators who might think, hey, I want to start animating, watching me go through my struggles, watching me have some successes, and hopefully by the end, I can come out with a really, really cool, high quality Thundercats intro scene and maybe, you know, get some support and keep going and maybe finish the whole thing, or maybe I'm going to do something different. This video is just for me to basically, in a long-winded way, say that I'm going to start documenting my process of learning how to 2D animate using TV Paint. And my first project is going to be redrawing part of the Thundercats intro from the old days with more frames or more drawings per second and better coloring. And I don't know how it's going to work out, but I really do want to do this for me. And I hope you guys like it. I know you will. I'm really excited about it. I have a lot of confidence that this is going to be a really fun time. And yeah, that's about it. So in the future, I'm going to start getting into the program itself, and I'm going to show you kind of from start to finish what I'm doing. And if you watching this are someone who has experience with TV Paint, please feel free to get in touch, leave a comment, you know, whatever. And I would love to work with you just to kind of teach me something that I don't know, speed up the learning curve, etc. Maybe even collaborate. I don't know. But this is just my way of saying this is going to be coming in the future. And I'm going to create a playlist so that if you want to see animation, it's going to be under the 2D animation playlist. And then if you want to see comics and 3D type of stuff, which I still am currently working on, I did some more modeling today. That's going to be in like another playlist. But these are things that I'm trying to do at the same time because they're both so interesting to me. But yeah, so I look forward to it. You guys, if you want to see these videos, please consider subscribing. If you're excited like I am, just hit the like button, give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And that's all I got for today. So thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great day.